The other thing is, you know, when it comes to children and chronic problems, it starts really early. And a lot of times you don't really understand what's going on, right? So, we have a free ebook about picky eating. Picky eating, right? It's not just a thing. It's not just, oh, he doesn't like, chicken, or she doesn't like squash. It's to a point, kids don't like things, and that's fine, and that's normal. But once they start not eating, anything, or not wanting anything, or only wanting certain things like bagels and bread and sugar and carbs and that sort of thing, and it's just progressively getting worse, and meal times are horrible, and they're having little temper tantrums, and they're starting to say, oh my goodness, these clothes don't feel right, I'm not wearing those jeans, or I don't like anything with a buckle, or I don't like this, or my skin is sensitive, or they get a paper cut and they act like their arm is cut off, so over dramatizing things, or more of a perfectionist type kid. So when you start to see all of these little things early, take note, because these things usually go along with other risks later on. Okay. Other disorders, other symptoms, and it's progressive. So, with clients, this is what I see when I do an assessment. If they're older, I always go back to birth, right? And it's just what I'm hearing over and over. We hear it all the time. Oh, yes, I was a picky eater. Oh, yes, I had allergies. Oh, yes, I had eczema. Oh, I wouldn't eat that, or I couldn't eat this, or I couldn't wear that. So it's very prevalent. So when you see these chronic things as a child, then, get on them right away, because that's really when you want to change these problems, right? Because you can do it later on, and it's not easy. But, if you start early, that's really the best time, because then you just don't have to go through all of this. I don't want you calling the doctor's office every day. I don't want you to have to talk to the school nurse. I don't want to you have to go to guidance and be like, what are you doing? Why my kid? I mean, it's so stressful for you. I know, as a parent of a child who I've had to do this for 7 years in school, when, she hardly went to school. I know how difficult it is for you. And I'd like to not have you do that if that's the case. But